Welcome in. I'm gonna wait a few minutes or a few seconds. Well, I'm gonna wait a minute before I start. Hey, Tia. I'm sorry if I made some of y'all yawn. I'm dragging ass today. So my apologies if I don't have much, if I'm not hyped up. Hey, Dee Dee. Good morning. Hey, Irene. Hey, Shay. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. Hey, Antoinette. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Let's see. We almost in here for 2 minutes. Let's go. Marty, are you here? If you're not, I know you'll rewind, so I'm not concerned. Let me go in. Marty is first. All right. I'm gonna assume that your question is kind of like a whatever comes out question. Yeah, Jim. For Dominate Digital, for the tarot course, because I do shadow work / mentorship, but it's not like only directed at tarot. But then I have my tarot course that I'm going to open back up. I got to figure out what day I'm going to start it on. I kind of wanted to start it in June. So I probably need to start opening it up this month. Marty ain't in here yet, though. Jim, are you in Arkansas? Because I know you go back and forth. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna try to do it periodically throughout the year. I'm thinking June is when I'll hold the class, and I'll open it up to get people in. Not anymore. Okay. I was just asking because they got bad weather coming, like tornadoes and shit. Like bad tornadoes and shit. So check on your people if you got check on your people if you got them over there. Yeah. All right, let's start your timer, Marty. So Marty, we're gonna do we're gonna do it whatever comes out. I'm laughing at what you wrote here. All right, let me see. What is coming out for, I know, Kristen. What is coming out for Marty? What does she need to know? What's coming towards her more so? You're not going to expect it. It's something that you least expect. You're not even going to see it coming. Okay, Dominant Digital. Hey, Marty. Okay, she's here. So it's going to be something that you don't expect. Can you give me a glimpse into that, please? You have an opportunity coming in. It's going to be something that's like nothing will be able to stand in your way. Whatever this opportunity is, nothing will be able to stand in your way. I have the Ace of Pentacles here. I have the Five of Swords. So there's some sort of opportunity that it's going to be, I'm not going to say that it's smooth sailing. I almost wanted to say that. I'm not going to say that though. Nothing is smooth sailing, but like, I feel like it doesn't matter what okay. Nothing will get in your way. That's like the best way that I can explain it. Tell me what this opportunity is that's coming in for her. Yeah, you can. When I get to you, just type, or actually, yeah, when I'm done with Marty, just type it in there so that way I know what it is. What is this? You get to make a choice. Oh God, I hope this isn't somebody from the past trying to come back around to you. It's something that's not moving forward. There was an imbalance that was here. Maybe there was some sort of broken heart. You get to make a choice on what direction you want to go in. You got two options. You can go this way or that way. Either direction that you choose, I feel like is going to work out for you in the long run anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I feel like this is something coming back around to you. What is that? Yeah, it is. It's something that okay. It's somebody that's coming back around to you that you may have thought was the end all be all, or maybe you really wanted to invest fully in. At the end of the day, it ended up in heartache. However, you get to choose. You have a choice. There's going to be happiness on the horizon with that whole like man, woman, and children, the house in the background. That's like the ultimate happiness that is coming your way. I feel like it's in relation to love though. And for some reason, I want to say it's not with this person. It's not with this person in the past though. Oh, give me more. Be more clear, please. What was that? Ooh. You have some King of Swords coming in. It's a steady, it may feel slow, but it's a steady progression towards you. It's steady and it's stable. You got King of Swords here. You got the Knight of Pentacles. That King of Swords could easily be an air sign or someone that kind of, okay. Sometimes when I get air sign, it could also be Aries. Because Aries can sometimes come across as King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Somebody very direct in communication. What else? It's a relationship. You got a relationship coming in. I just don't know with who. You got Magician followed by the Two of Cups. There's a union. That's what that's what the opportunity is that's coming in. It's a union. You got love on the horizon, Marty. Okay, I'm gonna try to get it doesn't have to be. I just said air sign, or it could be an Aries. Could have Aries in their chart. They're going to be very vocal with how they feel about you. What is it telling me? What? Marty, what is this? You got Page of Swords in the reverse. You got the Tower. You got the Page of Cups. The Tower is the fucking Page of Cups. I'm telling you, you don't expect this. We started off with the moon. You don't expect this coming in, and when it comes in, it's going to rock your world in a good way, though. It's going to be someone who comes out and tells you how they feel. You're going to be surprised by their emotion. Somebody wants a relationship with you, whether this be somebody new or somebody old. Girl, your shit was screaming money. I mean, not screaming money. I just read your shit. Screaming love. It didn't say shit about money. Oh, universe is like, okay, Marty, whatever. We're giving you love. Oh, we're giving you love, Marty. We don't care what you want. That's how Shay's readings used to be. She'd be like, I want money. And it would only be about love. Oh my God, it would kill me every single time. I'm like, I know what you're saying you want. The universe said, listen, that's a given. That's a given. Let's talk about this love. Shay would be mad as shit. She'd be like, but I want money. Oh my God. The universe is like, no, we're going to talk to you about love. Oh. Marty, you want better money? It is so. I'm so serious. The money part be, it is so. All you have to say it is. It is. And it is so. All right. Y'all don't be realizing the manifestation powers that y'all got. Especially you being a Pisces. Come on now. Yep. Kristen, go ahead and throw your question in there. I'll just clear this. I feel like while we're waiting for Kristen to put her question in there, I feel like the two that are so easy at manifesting things, and y'all probably have heard me say this about the one, is Sag and Pisces. Jupiter is y'all's friend. Jupiter is the planet of luck. Y'all better use that energy anywhere that you got Pisces or Sag. Okay, what's the next big life change coming for me in either love or career? Okay, give me either or, love or career. What's her next big life change? Oh, let me fix the clock. What's her big life change? Next one. Oh, Pisces and North Node. Hold on to your butt, Kristen. Hold on to your butt. Because you about to go through a metamorphosis for the next year and a half. Oh, hey, it's Vanessa. Oh, they got me quick this time. Ooh, Irene, then you better get to manifesting easily. Don't put no feeling toward it. Just manifest. Your Sag is in Jupiter. Come on. Y'all got this. Where is Professor at? Because he got a secret Santa. I should have sent him a message. Shit. Oh, thank you, it's Vanessa. Hold on. I want to make sure that I'm saying this correctly. Okay. Change. Okay, what about it? What does that even mean? Wait. You too, Vanessa. What is that? Okay, what is this in? Love or career? Help me out. Okay. Love. Someone wants to someone wants to acknowledge, or someone is acknowledging that they have a okay. There's a few things here. Someone's acknowledging the fact that they're very fucking unhappy, that they're allowing their ego to be in the way. They're coming to it's like coming to terms with that. I don't know if they're going to say this to you. I almost feel like this is going to be like a communication to you. You also have someone acknowledging the fact that they feel like you have been divinely brought to them. Like you are their person. You're their other half. You're their person. And communication about a relationship, about you and them being in a relationship. I have Two of Swords in reverse with the Lovers here, with them acknowledging the fact that you're it. You're it. Also acknowledging the fact that they allowed their ego to get in the way. As well as having, it's like a new, it's almost like a new conversation about relationships or a relationship with you. Give me more. Somebody's coming to some revelations, in short. 11. Someone is coming to some revelations. Give me more. They're wanting to get some things off of their chest. Not wanting things to end between the two of you. I feel like I'm telling you, this is a conversation. They're not leaving you. They can't leave you. I feel like that's going to be like a part of the conversation. They can't leave you, don't want to leave you. They have to get this off their chest. So they're coming in. There's some sort of communication that's gonna come in, and I feel like they're charging in about it. Even with that Page of Swords in the reverse, sometimes that to me is the card of like chatty Cathy. like dumping out their coin purse all over the floor in discussing how they feel. Give me a little bit more. This switched to work. This one real quick here. I don't know if you're having problems at work, if problems will arise at work with others, or some sort of conflict. You have the Five of Swords here. What's going to happen is, though, in order for you to yeah. In order for you to gain balance, you're going to try to work by yourself, or decide not to work with others. Working diligently, it's actually going to pay off tremendously for you. I don't know what the fuck that is with work. That just popped out. Yeah, I see you doing a lot of solo stuff. It's going to make you happy. Whatever this thing is that you do I forgot what you told me what you do for work. But whatever this thing is, you're going to want to stick to self and just pour into yourself. You're going to notice that you're a lot happier doing so. I would agree, Kristen, with the self-sabotage. Okay. Oh, okay. Hopefully you don't have any issues with the people. that are there. So if that's the case and you already work by yourself, then it's going to continue to go well. It's going to continue. Either way it goes, I feel like it's going to continue to go well. Like your work is good for you. I didn't see like any issues there, so to speak, with people. It's just more so of like you working on your own and being happier doing that. Switching companies. Yeah. Yeah, I would do it. Switch companies, make more, especially if you get to pay to work on your own. Working independently is always, well, I won't say always. For me, has been great. You're welcome. Oh, nice. Hey, Dev. Side note, Kristen, because this just came, okay, so I don't know if this happens further down the line of this like blurting out of how this person feels about you. However, what just came out is Ace of Pentacles. I feel like he's gonna think he's losing you. It's because the energy is panic. Like I get like I feel panicky. And then as I was thinking about it again, this popped out. Losing you. So just keep that in mind. Whether you start to kind of fade away or whatever the case may be. Yeah, it's panic. Not saying he doesn't feel that way. It's just like a wake-up call, like a holy shit. All right. Irene. Hold on. Do I need to work on myself and my spiritual journey? Okay. Let's see. It's his environment, Kristen. If he got out of that environment, he wouldn't feel that way. You're welcome. What does she need to do to work on herself spiritually at this time? What does she need to do to work on herself spiritually at this time? Ooh. No longer tame the beast. It'll make you feel better. I don't know if Irene, are you a person that doesn't normally say, or you come across to me, and I could be completely wrong, but you come across to me as someone who does try to be kind, and you maybe hold back from saying things when you really need to say them. Because I got the feeling of you needing to roar and it everything coming off of you. You need to, okay, well, I don't want to say you need to be a bitch, but like you need to not hold back, because that you'll hold in the energy, the negative energy that's within you, and then it'll create disharmony in the body, disease, all of that. You're being called to let that shit out, because you don't need to carry the burden. Give me more on that. War with yourself. Yeah. Then you end up getting sick. Yep. Look, wounded warrior. That's what it is. Your time is to open up and not to be tamed anymore. The moment that you start to do that, and because it's going to heal wounds. It's going to heal these wounds that you have. The moment that you start to just finally unleash in a way that just don't hold back. Don't hold back. It's going to catapult you forward. I feel like you'll definitely be moving forward where you're unstoppable. You just have to untame the beast. What is this? What about the Five of Cups? With doing so, are you concerned that you'll lose people along the way? Because I feel like I need to tell you, you may lose some people along the way, and that's what you're meant to do. Five of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. And it's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel really uncomfortable. But it's a new cycle that needs to start for you. Give me more on that Wheel of Fortune. Dove is over here. You know what? The moment that you do this, the moment that you say, okay, it's all right that I lose some people, and that's what's going to happen. This is, you know how they say new year, new me. I mean, new astrological year, new me. I feel like once this happens, you get a stability that you may have not had before in your emotional, but also like surrounding. I feel like things start to fall in place. You began to be even more stable in life than you are now. And with that, as you lose others, it makes room for more with that Five of Pentacles. It's not you being left out in the cold. You're going to be gaining. You'll be gaining because you need a new tribe. Not just virtually, but like in real life. What about it? What's the Justice on the reverse? Okay. The one thing that I will say also, because your whole thing is about unleashing. So once you do step into this and you take that leap of faith, you start unleashing, essentially. Understand that you may feel a little bit out of whack initially because you're going to I feel like you're going to read people to filth. Like anyone who tries to do anything wrong towards you, you're just going to let them have it. Okay, Alex. But I feel like that's what you need. What is it? It's and look, bottom of the deck. Shit. I should have showed her. Motherfucker, and I lost it. It was the Magician card. That's what you need to do. That's a part of the spiritual journey. Even though it sounds like, well, I mean, it sounds like, damn, I'm gonna be going off on people left and right. You don't have to go off on people. I mean, you can do it in a way that it doesn't sound like going off, but you still get your point across. Just don't hold back. Don't hold back because I want to say something about somatic release. I feel like it would be a form of somatic release is getting that shit out. My hair is all kinds of crazy today. Okay. All right. Yeah, you got to get it out. Get it out. Then you are then other spiritual shit starts to happen to you. But it can't if you're bogged down with other people's shit. All right, Shay. Where you at, crazy? Alex, be careful in that rain. You're welcome. Shit, you can't text me. I was going to ask if y'all got that hail, because we got hail over here. Was it yesterday? Day before that? And you know we don't get shit over here. So the weather is bad. Okay, let's see. Okay, for this Sag. What can Shay expect out of this Sag? What's the, you know what I'm going to ask? What's the outcome? What's the outcome between Shay and this Sag? Don't be scared. We just weeding them out. That's it, Shay. We just weeding them out. Nothing more. What's the pages for? What's the imbalance? What's the Ten of Wands in reverse? No, quick question. Do you know any of what he has been doing since you guys have not been talking? Or like, do you know if he was ever married? Or any type of like serious relationship? Okay. Okay. All right. There are a few things here that I'm noticing. I feel as though either he just recently got out of something or he's getting out of something. I can't tell if it's completed or not. I feel like it's completed, but I feel like there's remnants of like that situation that kind of still sits with him, like a past relationship that kind of still sits with him. I have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. I got the Lovers in the reverse. I got the Justice in the reverse. The Justice in the reverse is what made me ask if he yeah. Okay. The Justice in reverse made me want to ask about if he was ever married before, because I have Justice in the reverse, but I have the Two of Cups in the reverse as well. What I will say, without showing you all these fucking cards, in a nutshell, he a little still throwed off a little bit. And he keeps it hidden. Or maybe you already know that he a little thrown off a little bit. The reason why I say that is because I got Page of Swords here and I got the Temperance in the reverse, and you already know Temperance is Sag. I do feel like he is someone who is used to kind of keeping to himself. And I feel like it's probably because of this thing that happened to him in the past. Okay. Because he is a little bit thrown off. So, like, however, do I feel like he does want to build something, like he's talking about it? Yes, I do. But it's the previous shit, okay? That I feel like I want to tell you to keep an eye out on. Simply because he's not balanced. Sometimes this can be like money-wise, but a lot of times I get this as emotional, especially because there's water there. And temper is usually temperament. That's how you feel. So it's temperance in the reverse. Now, the good stuff that I'm seeing in relation to you is Page of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So he does want to talk more. He wants to have y'all dig in a little bit more and get to know each other a little bit better, more than you were before, like really actually taking the shit seriously and building towards something. The problem also with this is he pulled the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. So I say all that because I feel as though you may have to deal with a little bit of things that might trigger him. And not saying you're going to trigger him, but just like whatever it was that happened before you, or whatever it was that he got out of. I almost said, see, you, Shay, you be the one make me use the words that I don't use on this good here YouTube. However, it's funny that you say that, because I was trying to understand, and I was actually going to dig into this, because this almost looks as though somebody boasting but not having any money, or not working as much, and so not collecting as much. It's fascinating. But you know what? You're intuitive. You're a fucking psychic. Shay be trying to play with y'all and act like she ain't a psychic, because she is. She be knowing. Oh, there we go. Millions coming in from his daddy. Okay. What I think, and I don't even know if you would even do this. I mean, you got the choice to do it, right? But you got Two of Wands, you got Ace of Wands. If you did anything with him, I feel like what you would do is, and that's a big if, because you probably ain't gonna do it. But I would say the absolute most that you would do is hit and then quit. I don't feel like you'll end up really fooling with him. Oh, baby, he ain't it. He's not the guy that he ain't it. We can go ahead and kick him to the curb. He's not it. You remember your prediction from before that is supposed to be coming in, waiting for it to come in? This can be marriage, progression. He's not your dude. He's not the guy we were looking at. Okay? Jade, you're so silly. And look at Shay, already blocking, ready to block. It's someone else, but it's not that one. He's on the way though. With that chariot there, he's on the way. He's on the way. Listen, for all the people. Yeah. Listen, is this a fire sign thing? No, because Leos don't do this. No, Leos don't do this. Sagittarius will though. I love, and I know this sounds so immature, but I love blocking people. And I will be the first person to tell you to block somebody. Like if you were to call me and be like, hey, such and such is happening with this person, I'm gonna yell block, 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 block him, block her, block, block. I don't know. So much joy. I have so much joy. I think the reason why I have so much joy is because it's like blocking that terrible energy out, and you can just go on about your day so much lighter. Okay? So much lighter. Just block, 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 block. Oh, shit. I'll block family. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. What did Kendrick Lamar said? Shit, I can't remember the line. He said something about not fucking with his grandma if she don't see it how he see it. I know he a Gemini. I need to see the rest of his chart. But that's how I am. Block. I don't give a shit. And I love Shay. Shay be on that shit. You know what? I just told Aries to slow down on making quick judgment calls. Block. Look, Sagittarius men be coming after me heavy. They do. Baby, block. You need a Leo. You need a developed Leo. That's what you need, because they ain't all created equal. I know I did. I told Aries, just chill out. Y'all need to just chill out. Don't make any quick. No, block them. Don't listen to me. M. Turner, are you here? Are you here? I can't remember what your real name shows up on the thing. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, never mind. I know what it is. But I'm still going to put it as the way that you said. You wrote it in there. There you are. Okay. Oh, Mercury and Mars is in Cancer. Y'all know how I feel about Mars and Cancer. Well, you know how I feel about Mars and Cancer. Maybe the Pisces moon makes him like that. See, look, Alex, look. Aries to Aries. Block him. Look at Dawn coming in from the... Okay, I'm cutting up today. Look at Dawn coming in from the airplane, baby. I love it. I love it. Oh, shit. All right. What can I expect in the month of April? All right. We're going to do 2 categories down the line. Split it. Dawn is in the air, baby. Miss International, okay? Love. Okay, show me love and then show me career. In the whole, exactly. Love. Okay. Oh. Okay, what the fuck? How you gonna end with this one? Let me see. Why that? Okay. All right. Career. Okay. Why? Okay, that's what it is. Okay. 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 Because every time I think I got her story together, I'm like, wait a damn minute. How did this just make a turn? All right. So love. I feel like there's somebody or something new about to come in for you. It's very possible that it could happen during Aries season, especially because we start off with the full card. It's April, Aries season. So you come out with the full card here, going straight into that beautiful wand, that Ace of Wands. So you have two cards of new beginnings, right? Now, what I will say here is initially, I feel like you might have your guard up a bit simply because there's something that you're trying to figure out about this particular person. And because there's so much passion, like I know the Fool card is like a major arcana, but you also have the Sun card, that's another major arcana. You basically have all fire here. So this is very fiery. Either you got a lot of fire in their chart, in your chart, they do, or this is just a very fiery connection. That so much fire that you may try to slow it down a bit because you're trying to figure out what this person actually wants, because it's going to be so passionate. Like, I would be surprised if you didn't get down with the get down, to be honest with you. But I do feel like you may kind of question what this person wants, um because of how things are. I'm gonna ask, what do they want? Ah, use your discernment on this, because I feel like you may be onto something. There may be somebody who wants your goodies. Okay. And they may not be in for the long haul. I got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes, Dove. I got the King of Pentacles in the reverse, which is not the best sign, especially if I'm asking what they want. You also have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Seven of Swords, Page of Swords in the reverse, and then the Tower. So I do feel like their true intentions are going to come out. I don't really like how these intentions are. What I will say is, if you're not looking for love, and you just looking for some smushing time, this is probably your person. But if you're not with it like that, you use your discernment, is what I will say, because they're definitely giving Seven of Swords vibes where they have ulterior motives. Okay. Um, like I said, could possibly be a fire sign, or it's just a very, very steamy connection. Career. I don't know if you thinking about leaving your place of employment? I really wish I could remember our readings, but I cannot. I cannot. So I don't know. However, the way that this is, it's like you're trying to make a decision on where you're going, what you're going to do. Okay? So you have that the Lovers here. There may be some contemplation about leaving your place of employment or something of that nature. I feel like there's a lot of back and forth that you may start to think in the month of April when it comes to your career. Ultimately, I do see you kind of giving it up and just surrendering to whatever is going on. Give me 2 seconds. What's the Emperor in the reverse and the Nine of Cups? Ultimately, whatever it is, I feel like you're going to You're gonna choose a good okay, Wheel of Fortune. You got a new cycle is about to begin. Restless. You might decide to stay. Getting over what? Getting over issues. If there's issues at work and maybe that's swaying you, you may just ignore that, tough it out, because ultimately you're going to get to the 9 of cups, which this not only is emotional fulfillment, but this is also like achievement. People seeing all the cups that you've achieved, you feeling proud about whatever work that you have done. I feel like you're going to be working a lot too, because you have this 4 swords here in the reverse, where it's like feeling restless and just trying to hold out and letting go of whatever issues or whatever you feel right now, like that whole surrendering. If there's some sort of conflict or something conflicting within you in relation to work, I don't necessarily see you leave. I actually see you being praised when it comes to whatever it is that you do in the month of April. All right. Dawn is up next. Where we at? 51 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm gonna have to tell Professor on this next one, because he's not in here, that he has a secret shopper. All right, Dawn. Okay, follow up. Okay, got you. Where's your energy going to be when that unfolds? Let me fix this. Where's your energy going to be when that unfolds? Let's head 2 of Cups. Walking away, leaving. Okay. It's this 9 of Pentacles. To be free. Knight of Wands. Still not balanced. Still a lot of torment here. It talks about him walking away from a union. So that could be past energy. You have the 2 of Cups here with the 8 of Cups, walking away from a union, sitting in very single energy. I have the 9 of Pentacles with the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So, okay, not a problem, Dawn. So it's like wanting to be free, embracing that single energy. But I still feel like he's on some fuck shit, literally, because you got the Temperance in the reverse and the Knight of Wands. He's not connecting with himself in a balanced way. I feel like it's very sex driven, literally. He's on a horse holding his dick, riding in, trying to ride in. So with that, it's like him wanting to have fun. He's in this I want to have fun mode because I don't trust anyone or anything because I've been wounded in the past. So I'm here and I just want to have fun. Give me more. Oh shit. Give me more. 2 Wands. What about it? Fucking kidding. All right. Who is this? Dawn over here on how she feels. Z. Okay. Z. It's a Z. I see. Well, and I think I said this in the monthly. You holding back the restraint, like you're stronger. You're in a better headspace than him, right? He has this choice, and here's the thing. I almost feel as though he's aware of this choice. Like I can go one way or I can go the other way. And I feel like that is in relation to knowing what you want and what you'll take. With that, I have the Queen of Pentacles, but I also have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So it's like he can either go towards the nurturing, caring side of you and do right as he should, or he gets the Queen of Cups that's detached, cold, emotionless. And it's all in how he decides. Why the Three of Swords? Give me a second. He's still confused. He's still very confused. He is fighting against his intuition. Like it's trying to speak to him. You got the High Priestess here at the bottom of the deck, but he's going more towards the energy of confusion, being confused, being hurt. And people who do that, they usually do stupid shit. Or oh, I just want to be single. I just want to have fun. So he's still going to be, essentially an immature energy of just wanting to have fun. Bleh. He sucks. Well, he sucks right now. All right. Victorious Queen. All right. Hold on. I'm reading this shit. Give me a second. All right, let me look at this girl. You're crazy. All right, let's see. Now that song, Matchmaker, Matchmaker, Make Me a Match, is stuck in my head. All right, Jay. How do you feel towards Victorious? Let me fix this. I think he tampered with my air. It's not as cold as it normally is. Whoa, did y'all see that shit? Are y'all still there? Just show me if the chat is still working. I know it's a work day. Y'all probably just listening in, but somebody just put the letter A in the chat or some shit. I don't care. Just show me that it's still working. Shay, how do you feel about? Okay, there we go. Thank you. How do you feel about Victorious? Okay. Why? Huh. Jesus Christ. Okay. What about it? time. Is this past energy? Upright is yes, reverse is no. And there you have it. Okay, that makes so much more sense. How do you feel towards her, though? Stop being a little bitch. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Okay. All the cards want to fall. Give me more. How do you feel about her directly? Because I don't give a shit about your past. I'll explain it, but I don't care. Yep. That came, I did all that shuffling for them fucking cards to come out again. Man. Okay. You're not wrong, Victorious. However, right now he's not open. Like, I feel like if you were okay, let me explain what I have first. There's a feeling that he's still a bit emotionally immature. And this comes on the heels of possibly a divorce or the situation of like a major breakup. Because of that, and I say this because I have the Hierophant in the reverse. So it's like, it kind of ties into the what he wants or what he feels. I do feel like there was some sort of major relationship that came to an end. I also have the Two of Cups in the reverse and I have the Four of Wands in the reverse. So I say marriage because you have this. So it's either like a living arrangement so close to it being a marriage, or it was a marriage and he got a fucking divorce. I think it was a bad divorce. I don't think it was good. I think it was something that left him with still trying to kind of cope with finding balance. That with that Temperance card there, because you got that Queen of Swords. I feel like she was a straight up bitch. I feel like she did it and she cut him out. That's like the vibe that I got. Doesn't necessarily have to be exactly that storyline, but that is the vibe. Now, when I ask him for more clarification about you, I'm getting the vibe of wanting to, and it's interesting because he still has that Temperance that's there. I don't think I've read your question. I just saw that you said don't read my question out loud. I don't think I read your question. I didn't. He still has this feeling of wanting to include you into his world, but at the same time not letting people at work know. He doesn't want anyone to know. It's like if it can be a secret, he's down for that. And hence the reason we come back to the emotionally immature. I don't feel like he's ready to really take it somewhere because I feel like he has a lot of damage from something else. But it's like the feeling of him wanting to or being interested, but he's not. Look, fucking Justice card in the reverse. I do feel like he went through a divorce. Exactly. No, I'm just kidding, Jade. But I do feel like if you were to allow it to go down on the DL, that he would definitely be okay with that, with including you in his life and just balancing work life, having that be separate. But also like there's a lot of secrecy that's there. I also feel like he's not going to come out and say it either. But there's attraction that's there. There's courting that's there. I don't know. I think there's damage that won't allow him to say anything. I don't know about that one. Think about it. Find out. Find out. On me is tarot. I know. I don't like the vibe of it because I feel like if you say something too early, he'll make it seem as though you are the one that's tripping. And I feel also like he's gonna take his time as well. But if like I hope I'm making sense on that. I hope I'm making sense. All right. Dove. Okay. What good is coming for work? With work. Hold on. Boop, boop, boop. What good is coming for work? Yeah, your turn. What good is coming for work? Ooh. What is this? I got you're surrendering and things are working out in your favor. I have Ace of Cups here with the Emperor in the reverse. Lots of surrender. I feel like you've had so many cards about surrender lately, Dove. Like don't say nothing. Just let it be. It's gonna work out for you, whatever this thing is that's happening at work with you, like taking your hands off of it, not really going towards it at all. It's gonna work out for you. Give me more on good stuff for work that's coming. What about it? How was that good stuff? Okay. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna explain this the best way that I can. You know, when shit be coming up for you, I'll be like, what the fuck is this? And then later on we figure it out. So I'm gonna explain it the best way that I can. You have the Lovers here in the reverse, and you got the Eight of Pentacles. There's something in relation to your job, whatever it is that you are doing, working on, that there may be some sort of confusion, some sort of delay, some sort of something that gets in the way of you and whatever it is that you are doing. Luckily, you are able to strategize how to pull the nose up on this. So you're avoiding a tower moment from your strategy, whatever said strategy that is. But there's something that does get in the way of your work, and you are the one to figure it out and save it from going to shit. I feel like that's your job in general. Like that's kind of what you do with the people that you work with. What else? What else? Also, I see you disconnecting from someone that you're disconnecting from someone that you don't too much care for, but ultimately, however this disconnect happens, it's going to bring more stability to work. It's gonna feel more stable. Things are gonna feel more solid. Why the Four of Wands? Yeah. What are you saving? I feel like you're saving something. I feel like there's an issue that happens where there's a lack in some way, somewhere, and you come in to take care of it and bring stability to it. I don't know what it is. I just feel like you're Captain Save a Ho right now. But it's good for you because it's not negatively impacting you. Anything else good? Give me good stuff for what's happening at work for her. Something new is occurring. Ooh, that you're gonna have to, well, you're gonna have to work with others, that it's in the good stuff. Angel Wands with the Three of Pentacles. You guys, you're starting something exciting or something new, something that you're actually interested in. You will be working with other people to do so. Give me more on that. Ooh, look, the time right now that I've been on is 1 hour and 11 minutes. You get a second chance at working on something that you may have been disappointed with in the past because there was some sort of stalling or something that you wanted to change. It wasn't able to change, but you get a second chance at working at it again. That could be what it is that comes up for you. If there was like some sort of project or maybe even travel that you wanted to do and got disappointed because you couldn't. Also, your money is going to be, yeah, it's unfinished business. You have something here that comes back around and you get to do it. And you're going to be happy about it. Also, your money is good. You got the Queen of Pentacles followed by the Temperance. So very steady, stable. Your income is good. So, all right, Dove, that's what I got for you. Captain Save a Ho. That should be your next name here. I'm going to skip to Jasmine because Professor isn't here today, but I'll send him a message to let him know. You're so welcome. All right, Jasmine, you are next. Okay. You're welcome. Hey. There's some sort, okay. Working with others, collaborating with others. Okay, it just answered all my questions here. Then you'll get more income. Make sure you don't. Okay. What's that about? Okay. Are there money blocks? Yes, but I feel like you're going to get some sort of epiphany here, whether it be from this reading or you just gain the insight on your own. However, I do feel like even though there is a slight money block, but I feel like that block is about to be moved. You have the Hanged Man in the reverse, where it's like you have an aha moment. You're no longer analyzing and waiting and trying to figure it out. Like you get that light bulb moment to where you're like, oh, and then there's an opportunity that comes in, or maybe you know about an opportunity that's coming in where you have the Ace of Pentacles here and the Three of Pentacles. It's towards building something. Now, here's the kicker. It's building something with others. So whether it be you collaborating with others, I can't remember what you do, but whether it be collaborating with others, using vendors, actually having partners, or just actually gaining certain insight from others that allows you to build upon. I feel like that light bulb moment is coming. Now, the one warning is make sure that you don't allow, okay, Self-sabotage is one of the blocks. So you need to remove yourself from that. Okay. Get the self-sabotage off of you, wash it off of you. Oh, yes, 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 Jasmine. Okay, I remember. Do not be so open that you allow people to walk over you or to overstep your boundaries. You have to balance between being open while also having your boundaries set. It needs to be a fine tuning. Okay, a fine tuning on that. Give me more on how to remove blocks. And this is not just with money. I feel like this is across the board in relation to this, because the more that you use it in your daily life as total, it's going to naturally flow into your money too. Give me more on what blocks she needs to remove, how she can remove them, what she needs to do. Okay. Do not allow the opinions of others. Don't give a shit. Don't give a shit about what other people think or say or feel in relation to what you need to do in order to build your streams of money. Okay. Don't do that. You have the 6 of Wands in the reverse with the 10 of Wands. I feel like the caring about what people think and if they're there and if they're not there causes more of a burden and more frustrations on you than it needs to be. So you have to go into this the only opinion that matters is your own, but you also have to not self-sabotage at the same time. So making sure that you're not the one telling yourself, the negative thoughts, self-talk, things like that. And then also not taking that in from other people either. Like, who gives a shit? You got things to do. What else? Shit, that doesn't want me to. Come on. Ooh. Surrender to things that didn't work out. Don't hold on to them. That's what it is. Okay. Surrender to things that like, let it go. Okay. You have the Emperor here in the reverse. You got that 6 of Swords in the reverse. You got the Magician in the reverse. For the things that aren't working out for you, I feel like, especially during Aries season, it's going to be abundantly clear what isn't working and what is working. You need to let go of the things that aren't working for you. Don't spend too much time on those things, because that also blocks money as well, because you're putting in that effort to shit that you shouldn't. And then you have the World card here. I mean, it's a new chapter, so definitely embrace it. But in order for you to be able to do that, get out of your way. Get out of your way and stop being nice. I'm not going to say stop being nice. Don't be as nice. Okay? You can be kind. Don't be nice. And I'll say that to everybody. Shit, I say that to my kids. Be kind, but don't be nice. Because then people try to take advantage over nice. Okay? But you got it. You have all the tools that you need, Jasmine. The simple fact that you have the ideas of the multiple revenue, multiple streams. Look, and I just looked at the clock and it said 555. You have everything that you need. Just make those little changes. Okay? All right, guys. That's what I got for you guys today. You're very welcome, Jasmine. I will do another one of these. What's today? Wednesday. I'll do another one on Friday. I'll post it up for the ones that missed out. I don't know if y'all are even in the room, but for the ones that missed out, I'll post another one So that way you guys can jump in there. Okay. You're so welcome, Marty. And you guys have a fantastic rest of your hump day. And I will talk to you guys later. Take care.